Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. It's time to get cooking. I'm Coach Ray Ann, and we are going to be making healthier version of ice cream, strawberry and bananas. Woo-woo. Hey, Kelly, what's up? Hey, high five. Psh, psh, psh. Hi, Mom. In fact, I'm in my mom's kitchen, and she's sitting over there. No, I'm just kidding. She's not. Hey, Kelly. How are you? Hey, okay, so I have a little friend with me today. This is my little friend Carly, my niece Carly. She is going to be my assistant today. She gets to help me with this super, super duper easy recipe. Okay, so here's the thing. You know, it's summertime, it's hot, and what sounds better than a big bowl or cone of ice cream, right? Everybody loves ice cream, but we don't always love what it does for us, right? So what we thought we would do today is show you a super easy way to enjoy your ice cream in a slightly healthier way so that you don't feel weighed down and, bad. So Carly and I are going to show you how to use fruit and a super easy way, fruit and coconut milk.
Yes.
Okay, right? Just a couple ingredients that are going to make a really easy ice cream. So I'm going to show you the ingredients really quick. So here we have them. We have, these are bananas, if you can't tell. They're frozen bananas. And these are frozen, chopped up, they were fresh strawberries that we just chopped up and froze last night. And then we have just some pure maple syrup. We have some vanilla, some pure vanilla. And then I actually have two different types of coconut milk that I'm going to show you. So we have the canned coconut milk, and then we have just some like regular unsweetened coconut milk. So I'm actually going to today show you how to make this with the canned coconut milk, but I will also explain as I go how you can use just the regular, like the kind that you have maybe in your smoothies or in other recipes. And then we have just a couple ingredients over here. We have some sliced up strawberries and then some mini chocolate chips that we think would be really good to put on top. Okay, so here is the handy cameraman, I always say that, and he is going to help with this. All right, Carly, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, so everybody, if you want to see how to make something super fast and easy, this is it. Okay, so we have, first thing we have is a Vitamix. But any high-powered blender or food processor would be great for this. So, Carly, do you mind throwing those strawberries in there? Okay. Now, this is a recipe that you don't need to use an ice cream maker for. This is meant to be like super fast, something you can throw together in just a few minutes so that you can enjoy a quick dessert. And then we have bananas. You know what? I want to do really quick. I forgot. I just remembered this, but it's going to be fast too. I'm going to slice these up real quick so that they blend a little easier. Okay, so I took 3 bananas, broke them in half, stick them just in a Ziploc bag and froze them, but I'm just going to really quick slice them up a little bit, like into chunks. Okay, here, you want to stick those in there? That way the blender won't get all clogged up. Have you ever been making a smoothie and you put a frozen half banana and it just keeps rolling around in there? And you're like, jeez. Well, we don't want that to happen. It's rolling around. Those darn bananas. Get in the way. Whoop. They're slippery too. Okay. All right, so Carly, what is your favorite kind of ice cream?
I like mint.
Mint ice cream?
Yes.
Like mint and chocolate, or just like mint?
Like mint and chocolate.
Mint and chocolate? Awesome. Well, we're not going to make that today. But that might be a lot of stuff in the blender at one time, but we're going to go for it. But I will tell you when we're done working on this how we can make this chocolate mint. Does that sound good?
All right.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, I told you I was going to show you the canned milk kind. When you open up, if you don't shake a can of coconut milk, what happens is the fat, like the coconut cream, rises to the top of the can. Okay, so can you see that? So what we're gonna do, look, it makes like a top layer of cream. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that, whoop, as I'm spilling, and we're gonna just just take that big layer of coconut fat, basically, and put it into the blender, okay? Now, what happens is it separates, and then there's coconut water at the bottom of the can, and we're gonna preserve that to add more liquid to our ice cream as needed. So what's gonna happen is when we get this going, it may get stuck. So just like anything, when you're, blending something in your blender, you have to stop and scrape and like get it so that the blades are working right. So that's what's gonna happen. All right. Oh, well, we also need our vanilla. Okay. So we're just throwing everything into the blender. I don't really like to measure vanilla, so we're just gonna go a little bit more. Okay. And then we're all gonna, there's already some sweetness in this because we have some ripe strawberries, which are sweet, and we have bananas, which are sweet, but we're also gonna be giving this to some kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some pure maple syrup as well, okay? I will measure this because we don't wanna overdo the sugar, okay? So this is a little, I'm gonna do a tablespoon. Ooh, I guess I should let you pour that in there. My assistant's here and she's doing nothing for me. Because I'm a control freak and I do everything myself, right? Sorry. You just, you go through these things. You want something done, right? You gotta do it yourself. But I'm just kidding, because Carla's a great help. Okay, so would you like to flip on the Vitamix? Okay, so now if you don't have a Vitamix, then definitely use yours the way it needs to be used. But this one, we turn it on. And we're just gonna start blending. Sorry for the noise. All right, so already it's getting kind of clogged up, so no big deal. We're just gonna kind of move it around. We probably need more liquid, but I only wanna add a little bit of liquid at a time so that it doesn't become a smoothie. We're not trying to make a smoothie, we're trying to make ice cream, right? Now, while I'm working on this, I want to tell you that another idea is I am gonna pour a little more liquid in here. Try to get to the blades. But another idea, hang on, I'll go back to my other idea in a second. All right. Okay, another idea that you can do with these is add in protein powder. So it kind of would be like a thick smoothie with protein. All right, I'm going for it. I'm turning it up. So the hardest part of this whole recipe is making it blend right. So you may even want to use a food processor instead. And the other thing you could do is do it in batches, but we just threw everything in. So if it's not working right, you just have to keep stirring it around. If you're making a lot of it, you want to definitely do it in batches, okay? But it's starting, can you see, Carly, how it's getting this nice consistency? So it's starting to blend. So I've also, a long time ago, when I tried this, I only used it with bananas. And you've probably seen lots of recipes out there using just bananas, and that is how you can vary all of the different flavors. So you just take bananas, frozen bananas, and a little bit of liquid, coconut milk, almond milk, whatever. I am going to add a little more almond milk because I think we just need to get the fluid going so it'll start blending better. But if you just use bananas, you can put in cocoa powder, you can put in any kind of extract. You could do like peppermint extract and cocoa powder, which is like chocolate mint. You could put in chocolate chips. You can put in peanut butter, make a peanut butter banana and ice cream. So this is really just the technique. It's just taking frozen fruit, banana, but we wanted to try strawberry because it's summer and strawberry doesn't sound good. Yeah, fresh and especially right now with all the really good strawberries out there you can get at the farmer's market in the store. So here we go, babe. Turn that sucker up. Yeah, okay, so be careful doing this with your own I'm gonna show you something you're really not supposed to do. You're not really supposed to stick the utensil into the blender while it's blending, but you got it. I know you've done it before, right? I know you have. Okay, you guys, it's working now. Oh, come here, Bren. Come here, Bren. Do you see it? Look at that. It's really starting to look like nice, soft serve ice cream. Okay. I got a little nervous there. That was kind of a scary noise. I was like, hold up. Okay, so anyway, here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stir it around, but look at this. It's nice and blended. And hey, Carly, can you go grab one of those white bowls up in that cabinet? Okay. So doesn't that look like just nice soft serve ice cream? Now I had to add a little bit more coconut milk than I realized. So I am gonna post the recipe. And in my recipe, I did the strawberries, the bananas, the vanilla, the maple syrup, and the coconut milk. But in my recipe, I'm actually just saying like use any kind of coconut milk. So probably like this kind is great. And the amount is really hard to tell you because it just depends on the blender and how it's working. So you want to start with about a half a cup of coconut milk and then just add a little bit, just like I did, just to get it like flowing, okay? Just be warned that the more liquid you add, the more soupy it's gonna get and it may not have that ice cream consistency. So we're just gonna go ahead and scoop into the bowl. And you don't want to over blend either because then it'll turn into a smoothie. So we're just gonna put this scoop of ice cream here. Carly, should we do chocolate chips? And here, I'm gonna let you sprinkle some chocolate chips or chocolate syrup. I don't think we have any of that, but you could do anything that you like. You could do shredded coconut, chopped nuts, okay? And we're just gonna add a few of these strawberries on top because it looks pretty on there. Okay, so you guys, it took me a minute just to get it flowing, but overall, look how easy that was, okay? Now, why is this called nice cream? Do you guys have any idea of why it's called nice cream? Carly, what do you think? Why do you think
It's cold.
Because it's cold, okay. No, that's good. So it's like ice cream, but it's a nice version. So people that are like vegans who want to be friendly to animals, which you should all be friendly to animals, but it's a nicer version of helping the animals. It's also nicer, meaning it has no refined sugar. Well, we put a little bit of maple syrup in ours, but it's mostly, fruit, fiber. It's healthy for you. And, we've added chocolate chips, but this is a nicer version, nicer for the waste, nicer for our environment. Okay? Are we ready to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? I can't wait to see what you think.
Good.
Was it good? Mm-hmm. I think it's good. Hey, Brian. Here, just hold it right there. Zoom in on this. Meow. Let's see what Brian thinks.
Very good.
What?
Very good.
How good?
Very.
Okay. Just checking. Brian's
Very.
kind of quiet, so I was just making sure you understood that he thinks it's very good. Okay, hang on. So one more thing that I want to show you. Here, Carly, show them what you've been on.
Alright.
Is okay, perfect. So what you can do for eating this, well, first of all, it's best straight out of the blender, okay? But if you aren't ready to eat it, or you want to save it for a little bit later, or you just don't eat it all, what you could do is take a loaf pan, okay, just a regular loaf pan, and you can line it with parchment paper or saran wrap or nothing, but you're just gonna pour the rest of it in and then cover it and freeze it. And if you have to do that, just make sure that you thaw like about 10 minutes before you scoop it. And then you just use a regular ice cream scoop and scoop it out like that. Okay, and then use your toppings or not, which is totally fine.
Hey,
So, does anyone have a question?
Missy Williams says she's allergic to coconut. Got any subjections?
Oh
Substitutes?
yeah, you can do almond milk. You could do regular milk too. I was making this as a dairy-free option, but you absolutely could use milk or heavy cream. But then you might as well just grab some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? But almond milk would be great too. Or skim milk. So I just prefer the coconut over almond. I just like the flavor for me, but no, that's fine. Any other questions? No? Awesome. Mom, are you still there? Is my mom still there?
I can't tell.
Your blender's working great. And I think it's good. So awesome. Well, thanks for letting me take it back. See how fast and easy that was? Thanks, Carly. That was a close-up, sorry.
It's okay.
I liked hearing Brian chew. Oh, they could hear you chew. That's awesome. All right. Well, have a good July 5th. I hope y'all had a nice July 4th. But I just want to zoom in and show you how good. Now it does melt pretty quickly because it's it's cold and it melts quickly. So super easy, you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next week. And I don't know yet what we're gonna do next week. So just look out for what's happening and I'll let you know. Take care. Bye-bye.